Here's the tail of the tape. Manny Pacquiao's 28, Barrera's 33, an 18-year pro. Dead even in the reach, almost dead even in height, and on dead even in legend in their respective countries. Here are your rules once again. The unified rules: a 10-point must system, no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Cannot be saved by the bell of any round. Only the referee can't stop the fight, and if there's an accidental foul, scorecards after the 4th round. Here it comes.
Is that one of Manny's songs? He's a singer over there in the CD in the
I heard some of his song. It could be one of his songs. He does it all. He's an actor, he's a singer, politician.
He did lose his race for Congress, which some people attributed to the fact that people didn't want him to not be a boxer.
Manny Pacquiao makes his way into the ring. Goes to the corner, says his prayers, and gets ready to go to work. It might be one of his songs, but it's an awful mellow song to come into, Rich, for such a battle he's about to get into.
I'll tell you one big difference. Marco Antonio Barrera's got about 50 guys in his corner. Manny Pacquiao had Freddie Roach and Joe Chavez, and that was about it.
Bernard Hopkins.
That's all you need.
Oscar De La Hoya up there. Let's go to Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and Bob Arum's Top Rank Boxing are proud to present the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC International Super Featherweight Championship. Sponsored by Tecate Cerveza with an Attitude, Rockstar Energy Drink, party like a rock star, and Southwest Airlines, Southwest, the symbol of freedom. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dr. Tony Alamo, Executive Director Keith Kaiser. At ringside, the 3 judges scoring this bout on a 10-point system: Jerry Roth, Tom Schreck, and Glenn Trowbridge. And inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Tony Weeks. And now from the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with silver, official weight 130 pounds. His professional career, 63 victories, including 42 knockouts against 5 defeats. Damas y caballeros de Ciudad de Mexico, the 3-time champion of the world, the baby face assassin, Marco Antonio And fighting out of the red corner, wearing red with flames, official weight 130 pounds. His professional record, 44 victories, including 34 knockouts, 3 defeats, 2 bouts even. From General Santos City, the fighting pride of the Philippines, the defending WBC international champion and 2-time world champion, Manny Pacquiao.
Okay, gentlemen, caballeros, you already received your instructions. Usted recibió instrucciones. Okay, right here is good, internet can be low. Mira, aquí está bien, aquí no. Right here is good, internet can be low. Aquí está bien, aquí no. I want a good, clean fight. Yo quiero una pelea limpia. Obey my commands at all times, above all, protect yourselves at all times. Escúchame, cuídate, listo, ready, let's go. Vámonos.
Tony Weeks, final instructions. The theme for Marco Antonio Barrera is Remember the Alamo Dome. He's waited 4 years for this rematch. When Manny Pacquiao shocked the world, he scored a TKO in the 11th round in San Antonio.
Nothing quite like these final few seconds of tension before a major title fight.
And there goes the bell. Here we are, gentlemen. Both fighters in red trunks tonight. As Rich mentioned earlier, eerie how the circumstances are now flip-flop, but will the results be the same? Remains to be seen.
Manny Pacquiao, a southpaw, of course. Barrera doing a good job of the body and going to the head.
First surprise is that Pacquiao has not come out to try to overwhelm Barrera in the opening seconds.
I was just about to say that. I'm very surprised by that. He looks a little dry. Might take a round or two for Manny to really warm up, but we know what happens there with the Andrade fight earlier. Can always get caught.
Barrera, it looks like, will try to fight a patient fight. Attempt to box, attempt to turn Pacquiao when he can. Throw some angles at him. You know the storm is going to be coming at some point to be ready for it. But this is the pace I think Barrera would love.
Oh, Barrera would love this pace, and this is where he's gotten a legitimate shot to try to counterpunch and outbox. I'm sure Freddie Roach is going to have a difference of opinion, and Pacquiao does a great job of listening to the game plan in the corner.
By the way, the odds on this fight steadily rose this last week in Las Vegas. They opened at plus 260, so about 2.5 to 1 in favor of Pacquiao. By fight time today, they were minus 360, over 3.5 to 1 in favor of Pacquiao.
Well, there's a lot of influx from the islands, too, coming here to bet on their guy late in the week. Barrera showing good hand speed early.
Good upper body movement, too, side to side with his bending at the waist.
And when you see that burst from Pacquiao, what you know is coming. That's where he gets
there it is. There's the top up on his toes. Barrera doing a good job giving lateral. And Manny seems to have been a little awakened.
Well, Manny woke up a little bit here.
Crowd is intense.
One of the loudest crowds I've ever heard.
Wait till they start exchanging.
That's just the first round.
And the one thing that we didn't expect, the feel-out first round.
Yeah, I thought Manny would come right across and take it to him, but you got to have a lot of respect for Marco Antonio Barrera. Anybody should. He's one of the greatest ever.
And a nice feel-out first round for both gentlemen. Have a feeling it's going to be different in the second.
Tough round to score.
1-0, Very nice. Keep throwing with the jab. Don't stand in front of him. Keep moving. Doing real good. You hit him a hook to the body. That was great. He felt it.
Good job, Manny. A little busier with the jab, okay? And the feints are working good, okay? Now you see how he's reaching for the feints, right? Open him up with the feints, you hear me?
First round action was a little more cautious than many expected. There was Pacquiao's one little flurry of the round. The round was fought at I guess you'd call it a leisurely pace.
It was certainly Barrera's pace. Round 2.
Freddie Roach asking Manny to keep up the feints, getting him to drop his hands. Had a little success with that. Pacquiao already starting off a little busier.
Yeah, he's putting the pressure on as much as he can right now. See, Manny doesn't have but really one speed.
Big left hand for Manny. They've been working on Manny's right hand a lot in camp. Freddie's been saying to get it as effective as his left hand, which, wow, would be incredible. The crowd, you can hear the crowd, which inspires Barrera as well.
There's a good counter from Barrera.
And he's looking to counter. I'm watching his right leg, which is what he hinted at in that Hamed fight when he would drag it back and lure Hamed into mistakes, and he would almost invariably cash in on those mistakes of Hamed.
I have to wonder what it must be like for Manny Pacquiao to be so beloved and almost godlike in his country, have to carry that weight of all those people every time he steps into the ring. Barrera's a great champion from Mexico, but there's many, many, many great fighters from Mexico down through the years, and he's just a long list of the next ones in line, but Manny's something special in the Philippines.
And he has actually risen the whole level of boxing in the Philippines to where more people are getting involved, more kids are getting involved, and other champions are coming up.
And there's a lot of talented fighters over there. We've seen one tonight. They almost pitched a shutout in the Philippines versus Mexico World Cup. And Manny's still fighting a little more cautious than we're actually used to seeing him.
Yeah, I think he's a little more cautious. I think Barrera's got the pace he wants so far. Rich was talking about. There, good right hands on the top. Manny shakes him off. Barrera's getting the pace he wants.
Barrera's very calm, very relaxed, not bothered by the screams and the yells from Manny.
He's letting him come in, Rich, like you said. Look at the counter.
Look at that upper body movement from Barrera.
Yeah, he doesn't want him to get, so don't stand in front of this guy. He'll blow you out.
Keep circling to his left, keep circling. He looks like he took a page out of the first Marquez fight.
Trying to stay away from that left hand, going to the left. Look at him go to the left. Pacquiao just missing, final seconds, round 2.
Crowd going wild, but I think Barrera won that round.
I think so too.
But Pacquiao may have won the last 15 seconds, but I thought Barrera won the round.
Sigue tratando de pegarle abajo, ¿ok? Ginawa. Ok, maintain.
Arms down.
Ok, relax, relax. Okay?
Yeah, arms down.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the action in round number 2. There's that good left hand from Barrera, knocked to Pacquiao off balance with it and followed it right up with a jab.
Nice counters by Barrera. 3 right hooks. He's doing a good job with the jab, going to his left all night. Going into the 3rd round, it could easily be Barrera 2 rounds to Pacquiao's